In child's pose, keep your toes together, separate your knees. From here, inhale, and as you exhale, stretch forward. Take your forehead down and relax. If you are finding it hard to reach down with your forehead, this is where you can use a block. You can rest your forehead on the block and stay. Breathe in, breathe out, inhale and exhale. Just take a couple of breaths here. Let yourself go. Surrender completely. And slowly come back up. So now let us do some stretching on the shoulders. With all this sitting in front of computer, and otherwise also we are mostly bending forward, and that leads to a lot of roundness around the shoulders. So we can correct that roundness and release the soreness from the shoulders through this pose, which is also called extended puppy pose. So again, if you have blocks, you can keep the blocks shoulder width apart. If you do not have blocks, you can simply do it by resting your hands on the floor. Come on all fours with your hands on the block. Now move away from the blocks with your knees. Let your arms stretch forward. Inhale, and as you exhale, start bending down with your chest and forehead. Make sure your hips stay up and hold. Breathe in, breathe out, stretching the shoulders. Feel the opening around your shoulders, around your chest. Take a deep, long breath. Breathing in and out. It's a nice stretch, not just for your shoulders, but also for the back. Breathing through the nose, exhaling deeply, and gently release the pose. Okay, so you already feel a lot of opening around your shoulders, a lot of stretching on the arms. So next we are going to do downward dog, Adho Mukh Shwan Asana. And again, it's better if you have blocks, because that means your shoulders will carry less weight, and it will be more easily done. So if you have blocks, place your hands on the blocks. If you do not have blocks, then you will have to place your hands on the floor. Okay. Now from here, come on all fours, inhale, and as you exhale, lift your hips up. Make sure your knees are still bent and push your hips back. Push them back. And let your heels rest on the floor. If they are not resting on the floor, even then it is okay. And relax your neck. Let it be. And holding it here, stretch on the hamstrings, on the back. Breathe in, breathe out. Stay as much as you want. A lot of blood flows to the head. So breathe deeply. Use your nose. Do not breathe through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Keep your neck relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Keep pushing your hips up. Imagine somebody holding you up from your hips and pulling you back towards them. So maintain that stretch on your legs and on your back. As long as you want, you hold it here. Again, take your arms behind this time. Knees are separate, forehead goes down, drop your shoulders and release, relax your shoulders. The forehead should reach easily to the floor. If you feel that your neck is hanging like this, you can always take support from a shoulder or from a block or a cushion and just let yourself go completely. And release. Okay. Next is pigeon pose. So again, you come into down dog. From here, you bring your right leg forward in between your palms. Keep this knee bent. The foot is close to the pelvis. Now, if you find yourself that your hip is lifting up like this, so you either use a block or you can also use a cushion and place that cushion under the hips so your hips are not up in the air. So your hips are basically resting on the floor, and even if your hips are touching the floor but you are leaning to one side, that is not okay again. That means again you need to place a cushion under because you want to be in the center, not falling to one side. Yes? So you make all those adjustments, and from here, inhale, and as you exhale, start bending forward. Let your chest come on top of your thigh, forehead down. Extend your arms in front and stay wherever needed. Keep a block under your forehead to keep your neck easy and relaxed. And we hold it here, stretching the hip this time. Stay here as long as you want. Using the blocks makes it even more relaxing. And release. Okay. Now we switch the legs. Curl your back foot and bring your other leg forward. This time I'm going to show it to you how you do it with the block. You take one block, keep it under the hip, rest this nicely under the hip. The other block comes in the front for your forehead to rest. Rest your forehead on the block. Extend your arms, or you can keep your elbows bent wherever it is comfortable and just hold. So keeping the blocks will give you less of stretching but very relaxing. No struggle at all. You can let yourself go completely. Breathing in and out. Just enjoy the stretch. Focus on your breaths. Inhale to a count of 4. Exhale to a count of 8. And release. Walk back with your hands. From here, again coming into down dog. And relaxing in child's pose. You can use blocks wherever you need it. Take your arms behind. Drop your shoulders. And release. Now let us stretch our sides. So we are literally never bending to sides. So this part of our body, the obliques, they really don't work as much. but when we do these side stretches, it really releases the side muscles and you feel a lot of openness around your body. Asana, also called the gate pose. So you need to come and stand on your knees. If you have knee issues, you can place your knee pads or keep a blanket, rolled blanket. Now from here, I'm extending my right leg straight. Toes pointing forward. And now either I use a block to rest my hand down or I do it on the floor. This will give me far more stretch. I'll place my hands down, finger pointing straight, and my right arm will go over and above my ear, stretching my entire right side. Breathe in, breathe out. And release. Alright, moving on to the other leg. Extend your left leg this time. Now, there are two ways of keeping this foot. So either you keep your toes pointing straight. You can also make your toes pointing to the side. That will also stretch your shin, little stretch around your ankles. So this is another variation and it is up to you if you want. If you find it hard to reach with your toes down, again you can do it next to a wall or place a block like this and rest your toes on top of them. Again, inhale, and as you exhale, bend over to your right, extending your left leg. Left arm goes over and above the ear. Turn your chest up and hold. Keep your neck aligned with the spine. Don't let it fall like this. Just keep it in line with your spine. Feel the stretch across your entire left side. And release. Okay, Asana, another variation. Again, I'm switching back to my left knee, extending my right leg. Okay, right foot, toes pointing straight. My right hand resting on my right leg. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. And as you exhale, slide over to your right side. Let your right arm slide down, down, down the leg as much as your body allows you. And you hold it here. Again, this is a more deep stretch you will feel on your left side. Make sure that you're not dropping down with your shoulders. A lot of us have this tendency. If this is happening, turn up and correct the posture. Hold this pose as much as you can with your deep breaths. And release. Switching to the other side. Again, keeping the toes pointing straight. My left hand resting on my left leg. Extend your right arm straight. Inhale, make this side tall as much as you can. And as you exhale, bend over to your left. Slide your left hand down. And stay. down to sit. So we've stretched our legs, stretched our sides. Now one more pose. So we need to release the spine by twisting it. So this is what we are going to do. I'm going to go sit on a block. You can also sit on a cushion. Better you take some support, because then you can feel the effects of twisting way better. Extend your left leg and your right knee is bent. Keep your back straight. So we never twist with a rounded spine. You will never get the desired effect. It's better not to twist at all. So you need to keep your spine as straight as possible, and sitting on a block makes it easier, or a cushion. Palms in Namaste. Breathe in, spine tall, and as you exhale, you start twisting from your belly and chest. Lead the twist from your chest, and from here you lock this elbow outside the knee, and my right hand goes behind. I can choose to stay here, or if I want, I can turn my neck more, a little deep stretch, and look behind. All this while make sure that your other leg, the leg which is extended, the foot is active. You keep those toes pulled in. Don't let the foot tilt to one or the other side. You want this leg active, and hold. Avoid leaning back. Twist with a straight spine. And release. Alright. Now we change side. Extending my right leg, left knee is bent, back straight. Again, palms in Namaste. Breathe in. And as you exhale, start turning over to your left. Turn from your belly, lead the twist from your chest, and twist as much as you can. And when you cannot move any further, you lock your right elbow outside the knee. Left hand goes behind the hips, holding it here, and turning the neck for even more. Twist and hold. Now the final resting position. So if you do not have blocks, just lie down in Shavasana. If you do have blocks, so this is the arrangement that you will do. One block short and other block long. So you sit with the blocks behind you, hold the shorter block with both your hands, and make sure that you place this block right behind your chest. So basically behind your shoulder blades, that is where we are going to place the block. So you make that adjustment, making sure the block is coming. It is around your upper back, behind your chest. Now I support my head with the tall block. So place the block under your head. So this position should feel comfortable to you. If it is not comfortable, that means you need to readjust. You can keep your knees bent or legs open, feet far apart. Keep your arms to your sides. You can feel a nice opening in your chest. Shoulders are dropping down. Automatically we are correcting the roundedness of the spine. And just breathe through your chest. Imagine that you are inhaling and exhaling from your chest and your belly. Observe your belly and chest moving out as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, the chest and belly contracts. Stay here in this pose as long as you want. And now, to release, if you are doing Shavasana, just wiggle your toes, move your fingers, interlock, stretch your whole body, roll over to one side and come up. And if you are doing this pose with the blocks, you place your elbows next to you, press your elbow and very slowly lift your neck up, bend your knees, press your palms, and slowly neck and spine together, come up to sit, taking a comfortable sitting position, eyes closed, back straight. Just a few more movements, sitting in silence, observing the breaths, or you can also chant a mantra if you have any favorite mantra, or simply as you inhale, so as you exhale, out. Something to meditate upon. Now, rub your palms together. Feel the heat between your palms. And then bring this heat to your eyes by gently pressing the palms onto your eyes. And stay here. Let all the heat gets transferred onto your eyes. Chest, Anahat Chakra, navel, Manipura Chakra, transferring the energies to these chakras, palms together in Namaste, going down to the divine in gratitude. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this session, and if you were just viewing, then just practice it as and when you can, and please do share your experience or your feedback in the comment section below. And if you want to follow more such yoga videos, you can follow my page at @YogaBeing on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you and have a very nice day and a good night.